you can't avoid it because
No,
it's almost like it's written.
yeah, yeah. Like it's written. It's like like Jonah when he tries to avoid his mission to get swallowed by the whale.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
Put in the rights. But God is so good with us because He allows us to transform into what we need to become. And it's the patience of understanding that because we can't see His vision. Because think about it, like this whole step of his wife dying by the hands of the Philistine has a bigger purpose. Because right after that, what does Samson does? He goes on a rage and with I think it's with the head of a dead
Oh, the donkey
the,
bone,
yeah
the donkey chin.
yes with the donkey chin he kills what about I think it's like
Yeah, it kills like 1,000 men.
a thousand men. Like think about the rage he had, the thirst for vengeance towards his enemies. Now God is telling God is trying to liberate them from the Philistines because the Philistines were evil.
Yeah.
They adored Baal. They didn't respect God. They had they had really bad rituals as well, right? For what I understand, they were very promiscuous as well, and God didn't like that as well. And so Samson goes on a rampage of revenge, and and he was hiding in a cave. I remember, and when he goes out to fight all these Philistines, one thing that I do admire, and I don't know if it was because of his rage or was because he had faith that God was going to be him in the battle zone that he just goes and confronts. Imagine 1,000 people.
I think it's from that faith because it's also it's so funny. God is so funny, right? But it's so funny in mysterious ways. Because then, if that didn't happen, if Samson's wife didn't get burned, he went on that, and if he didn't go on that rage, those 1,000 men wouldn't be, they wouldn't have gone to war and that, right? And that's 1,000 Philistines down, right? Like God, like
Cleaning up that army.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Cleaning up the army slowly, right? It's a slow trickle of God cleaning it up. That yeah, we'll see that he does a massive take on the on Samson's last end of his story where we'll see it where he takes down the whole army and all the commanders and all that. So God has his plan. He has
Yes.
his plan with Samson even when his wife is dying. Um,
But it,
but after that battle, like Samson knew that the battle was won because God gave him water afterwards. He was thirsty.
thirsty. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right. You know, I forgot about that detail.
yeah.
He was thirsty.
And he opened a well. God gave him a well of water right after the battle. So it's like God anointed him for that battle to take place, and he needed to be that one
But
to do it.
but I love the specifics of how God is so merciful and he protects Samson. Like for example, the water is a good example. Like God didn't have to do that, but he did it out of all that love he has for Samson. Like he loves Samson. So I believe that that talks a lot about how God, even when we're disobedient, and because we have a purpose for Him, how He would protect us from these situations as well.
Hmm. That's like a transfiguration moment with the water. That's God showing Himself, but not His face, right? But showing Himself in the earth through the world. Like here goes your water, here goes your spring. Like that's Samson ask you shall receive, especially if it's for God.
No, definitely, definitely, and I do think that also um, Samson, it's as he's as he's battling the Philistines, is he doing it for himself or is he doing it for God? And that's one mystery we don't know in the Bible. Also, I'm kind of intrigued about like for example, in these times of lust, because we don't know that, but I'm assuming that Samson was young during the times of him uh, looking for these females you know, I'm assuming he's young. He's a young adult, and he's into that moment where he is he's in those moments of like high testosterone too,
Mm-hmm.
and adventure, and he seeks adventure in the world. But what surprises me, like he doesn't seek adventure with God, because he was anointed, so his adventure should be seeking more of the Lord instead of seeking more of the world. But you see how he even takes revenge on his own hand, and then God allow him to be as strong to fulfill that, against those 1,000 Philistines.
Exist. I'm trying to coexist. Exist. Yeah, I'm trying to coexist. Exist. I'm